You are who you've been looking for. So stop looking for more unless you're looking in a mirror, because it's about time for you to see clearly that you are who you've been looking for. And that empty feeling you got, that hole in your chest, you only got that feeling because you think you're not blessed with everything you need.
Hey guys, welcome back. Didn't even know what I was saying. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ella Rose. If you're like, wait a second, who's this person on your channel? Because this is not Ella Rose, not the Ella Rose I know. Who is this? It is still me. Yes, I just decided to look human today, okay? I'm not even human, superhuman. Because, girl, I have not been feeling great lately. I haven't been feeling like down. I always make a lot of noise. I haven't been feeling like down or like too in like, but I've been in like a blah kind of mood, you know, not really caring about too many things. So today I really wanted to have my hair straight for a long time, but I didn't have a straightener. So I went ahead and just bought one from Target, along with a diffuser when I want to like have my curls, you know, looking luscious. And also there's some bomb lighting in my bathroom right now. So we're doing it hopefully before the sun goes down, and then, you know, it's not as cute, but whatever. So that's what's happening right now. Hello, this is me with straight hair. How you doing? It's a whole new personality. She's very bougie. Okay, you will notice that with my demeanor. She's very bougie. Okay, if you date a Latin women, you're dating two people. Curly hair me, straight hair me. Hello, goodbye. Okay, anywho. What we're going to be talking about in this video, as you can kind of tell from the beginning of this video, I wanted to use that clip just because it was so much of what we're going to be talking about in this video. Basically, you are who you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? When you're feeling extra lonely, when you're single especially, or when you're feeling extra down and you're just like me, I can say, for example, I was kind of feeling that way before I actually saw that clip. I was kind of like, dang, I'm like a relationship person. I've always been, well, I don't know if I am or if I'm not. I just know that I've always been in a relationship, you know? And I haven't been in a relationship for like a really long time now. You know, I've dated and things, and I date and stuff, but not like a solid relationship, solid living together relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because all of my other past relationships that, you know, were like long-term, over a year, I've lived with them. And so things always used to move like really fast. And so that's just what I was used to. I'm not saying it was the healthiest thing or the best thing, but it was definitely what was happening. So for my entire, like, up to 24 years of living, that's what was happening. So, you know, I'm having to get used to like really being on my own. And it's like crazy. So anyways, I was starting to feel a little bit down, especially during quarantine. Like, we're by ourselves, especially me. I'm by myself. Nobody lives with me. And I feel like a lot of people that I talk to, they don't really understand that. Like, when I moved back to Florida, I didn't have a lot of people, so I don't have a lot of friends here. And then it's kind of like, before I was able to make like real solid friendships, we went into quarantine because COVID started. The sun is starting to go down. God dang. Anyways, so yeah, so I'm like here by myself. Like, I don't know anybody that works by themselves. I have one friend. I know they don't live by themselves right now. I have my family. My family's pretty much all together in that house. All of my siblings and my mom, they're all together. My oldest sister, she has her boyfriend and she just had a baby. Like, my cousin, I mean, she lives by herself, but still she has like a bunch of friends because she's lived in New York her entire life. So she has a bunch of friends. It's just kind of like, I'm like, dang, am I like the only one right now who like really don't got nobody? Like, that's sad. That's sad. Is it something about me? Is it me? Like, you start to think like, dang, is it other people or is it me? Maybe it's me. Anyways, I was starting to feel really sad and like, dang, this wouldn't even be that bad if I was in a relationship right now. Like, if I was in a relationship, we could like, you know, kind of in a way depend on each other, entertain each other, you know, go through this struggle together. But I was like, no, you don't need that. You don't need that. And when I saw that video, and when I saw that clip and that video, I was like, no, you don't need that, sis. You don't need that. You don't need other people to like validate your time or to like enjoy yourself and your life. you can enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to find that same dependency that you want, that same nurturing, that same love, that same attention, that same affection that you're looking for in another person. You can get out of yourself. And you are looking for it in yourself because, you know, they really say if you don't love yourself, how can you love another person? And that, you know, it's going to be different for a lot of different people because a lot of different people are in a lot of different areas and feel differently about themselves. For me personally, it's not that I don't love myself. I love myself. I have confidence in myself. You know, we all have our days, but I'm very confident in myself. I know I bring a lot to the table. I know that I'm a very good person. I know I'm going to get very good in a relationship. I know I'm going to be a very good wife and a very good mother. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I depend on certain things from a relationship, you know, that love and affection part. Like I don't get, it's like I don't give that to myself. I wait till I'm in a relationship till I can get that. And you know, that's gotta change, honey. So the same way you have to change that, I have to change it too. I'm right there with you. Like I say all the time, I do not talk about nothing on my channel that I am not going through or have been through, and I can talk from my own experience. So if you are feeling the way I'm feeling, you know, just kind of lonely, kind of sad, kind of missing somebody, you're missing you. You're missing you, and what you're looking for is already in you. We just have to find it and bring it out, okay? And so hopefully this video can kind of remind you a little bit that you gotta love you sometimes. Because sometimes, you know, people aren't around. Sometimes you go on date and none of them are kind of like hitting. And just because none of them are hitting doesn't mean that you can't have that love and affection that you're seeking for, that you desperately want. Because, you know, again, we're human. We're human. We all want that. No matter how hard people think they are, everybody loves having love and affection. And, you know, being women, the way women are kind of brought up to be, you know, princesses, you know, we kind of need a man. We don't need a man. We don't need anybody else. We don't need anybody to get that from ourselves. There's this, I don't remember the quote about Will Smith, but I remember when him and his wife were talking about, probably not the greatest example right now, which, you know, their whole entanglement situation, but that's their situation. That's their story. That's not ours. So we could just take pieces from what he said, because some of the stuff that he says is very valid no matter what he's gone through in his relationship. You know, you have to be happy before somebody else can make you happy too. You can't just depend on your happiness from another person, because it'll be impossible for them to achieve that. And it would be a lose-lose for both of you. You'll never get your happiness, and they'll end up feeling some type of way for never being able to make you happy. You know what I'm saying? So if you're happy, and you know, sometimes you guys are not going to be conjoined at the hip. You sometimes have to be able to survive by yourself. And God forbid, you know, you do get in a relationship and it's everything you ever wanted, sis. What happens when you guys break up? If you guys break up, you know, because sometimes it can be for the long haul. But what if you do break up one day? And now what? It's kind of like all that dependency that you had in that person for these certain things, it's now gone and vanished, and your whole world is destroyed, and you have to pick up all of these pieces the way you had to in every other relationship. We have to get into relationships, and if they end up ending, we have to learn how to heal from that in a much better and non-toxic way. Because after every relationship, if you just feel devastated, completely broken, like your world is shattered and nothing's ever gonna get better, you'll never love again, I don't feel like it should be like that. I feel like you could love a person very deeply without feeling like you just lost your entire heart without that person. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like you would feel that way. And me included, I'm guilty. I've had that just recently in my last real relationship. I had that where my whole world was like crumbled into pieces, because unfortunately at the time he was kind of like my confidence at the time, because I didn't really have as much as I have now. You know, I really built on that, and I really worked on that for myself. So at the time, he was what was keeping me confident. He was what was making me feel sexy. He was what was making me feel loved. And so when that all shattered, especially because of all the cheating, it was kind of like it was a stab on top of a stab. It was just all bad, and I didn't know how to live without him. And for a long time after that, I felt like I didn't know how to live without him. And obviously that's not the case. I'm alive and well. I was alive and well then. I was just really sad. So obviously that's not the case. You can survive without other people. but you can do it in a much more non-toxic way, okay? I didn't have to go through all of that stress that I went through, all of that heartache that I went through, if I would have just loved myself way before him. If I would have worked on, you know, giving myself that confidence and knowing that I'm enough for me, even if I'm not enough for anyone else. Ooh, bang, bang, video over. That was it. That was it, honey. That was it, okay? So, like I said, extra, it's the hair. It's not me, it's the hair. So if you're feeling like that, guys, do not worry. I think a lot of women, if not women and men, go through this a lot. But just know, especially now, and especially if you are single and you're just feeling lonely and you kind of are like having like relationship fever, just know that the relationship that you need and that you want right now is right in front of you. And that relationship is the one that is going to last forever. That and the one you have with God. Because technically, God lives in all of us, okay? If you believe in that type of stuff, I'm not forcing anything. That's just my thing. You know what I'm saying? But God lives in all of us. So if you're loving yourself, you are loving God. And that is forever. Woo! Okay. So that is all I'm saying, guys. Just remember that. Remember to speak nicely to yourself. Remember to love yourself. Remember to tell yourself daily affirmations. Remember to enjoy yourself, pamper yourself. Treat yourself, okay? If nobody else is buying you flowers, buy yourself some damn flowers, okay? Only you know your love language. So who could love you as well as you could love you, honey? Honey, because even if you do get in a relationship, you know, sometimes they be getting you on your nerves and, you know, they don't be doing and saying the right stuff. But who will say and do all the right stuff for you? Then you, honey, you will do that. You will do that for you every single time. Okay? So that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say for this video. The sun. You got stuck in my lip gloss. So that is all I have to say for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoy it. I hope that y'all don't get tired of me recording in my bathroom. Because honestly, I like standing and talking. Sitting and talking, I go... You know, I just like standing and talking, and the lighting is really nice in here, even though the sun kind of went down, but that's okay. I love you guys so much, and if you like this video, go ahead and like, subscribe, share, turn on your post notifications, por favor, because, you know, I haven't been posting as much because for some reason I've been very addicted to TikTok, so follow me there and all my other social media pages down below. I've also, as you know, I've been on OnlyFans, so... been doing that and a bunch of other stuff. I'm still doing nails and I'm still working on a whole bunch of other stuff and still got a regular 9 to 5. Okay, so your girl is doing things. Okay, she's trying to come out with 2020 way better than she did before with all this extra time on her hands. So I love you so much and I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye.